Hello and welcome back to MindSpanse. I'm Craig, and I want to thank you for taking some time with me today. I want to talk about this really cool exercise, and I can't remember who did it. I was going back through my notes, and I found I had taken notes on a video I had watched from this Tibetan monk, and I forgot to write the guy's name down. And I feel terrible, but it was very impactful, and I actually redid the exercise, and I wanted to share with you guys, and I don't want to take credit for it. So for the Tibetan monk out there that did this video, I tried to find it, I couldn't find it. Maybe one of you guys can find it and share it in the comments. I thank you, Mr. Monk. That was awesome. And I'm going to share with you guys. So first, let's take a big stretch. Oh, all the way up. Breathe in deep through your nose. And slowly relax. Breathe out through your mouth. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. And we're good to go. Good to go. So this exercise, when you begin a meditation practice, or anytime actually, throughout your meditation practice, or just generally, there's sort of three big things that inhibit your ability to get deep and present and quiet yourself and all these things. And so one is noise, the noise in your mind, all this stuff, the reruns, projections, all that stuff. The other is sort of negative emotions, so you're anxious or you're angry, or so things, it's part of noise, but it's like an emotional part of noise. And then there's like physical discomfort. So whether you're in pain or you're stressed, you're physically stressed or what have you. So those three things are generally, I couldn't come up with any others, and in this practice, in this exercise, that's what they focus on. So that's what we'll focus on. And I thought about it, and couldn't come up with anything else. So those are these three things, right? And I've done 1,000 videos, not 1,000, but I've done about 70 videos on how to quiet the noise in your mind and how to, reconnect with your body and all these different things. And somehow this particular exercise just resonated, big word, resonated. It really stuck in my head as something that was like super cool. So here we go. So first of all, it's sort of a concept of awareness, like extending the awareness of your mind and your heart and your body into sort of this vastness, the vastness of the universe. So if you can sort of bear with me for a second and realize, like, let's say you are the entire universe, meaning your mind, not your mind, but your sort of observational mind is everything, right? And so when you think about, let's start with noise. So you can close your eyes or not close your eyes, whatever you feel comfortable doing, and think about the noise and allow it to come in. And I always say that you can't push this stuff away, it's always there. And so what he said was that the noise, allow the noise to fill you, right? Like embrace it, bring more noise in, and then realize that you're an infinite mental being, right? And so then the noise, and sort of visualize the noise dissipating in this infinite space. And so it becomes smaller and smaller. It's still there, but it's such like a 0.001% of the vastness of your space that it starts to quiet itself down. And it's just a cool way to think about it, and it really works. So I want you to try that. And it takes a few times, but just if you really focus on the expansion into eternity, and so that the noise gets smaller and 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 quieter. And that it's okay for it to be there because you're so vast that it doesn't have any impact. So that's the noise part. The emotional part is moving down to your heart. So think of love, the sort of purest joy, love, and how that is vast, 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 vast. Throughout the entire universe, you have so much, so much. And so you're building up this vision of love and joy. And as you do that, the anger and the anxiety and negative stuff, it's still there. Again, you embrace it. It's like, sure, come on in. But I got love that goes so far across the universe that there's not much you can do, you negative people. You can't do much. You can just sort of be there at 0.0001% of my complete, utter love, right? And it really is cool because you start to just find this quietness already. So the noise is little, the negative energy, the negative emotional energy is little, and there's this love, and there's this quietness. And then you may feel physical discomfort. And in the physical discomfort, that really, if you think about your breath, we always focus on breathing and connecting with our breath and how important that is to just, hey, we're taking in oxygen and we're feeding our body and our cells, and it's all fabulous. And it relaxes us, and breathing is properly and deeply is really critical and important. So, but as you breathe in, identify this pain, whatever that is. Like if your back is tense, or there's this little thing in somewhere in your leg or arm or whatever. And as you breathe in, your breath becomes as big as the universe, and it fills your body, extends. So now your body is extending out and out and out and out and out, and getting stretched and stretched and stretched and stretched in a really beautiful, peaceful way. The barriers of your skin evaporate, and you just kept spreading your physicality across the universe. And so that pain starts to just become so small in proportion to your whole being. And it's through the breath, and that focusing on the breath inward and then out, that you allow yourself to get bigger and bigger and expansive, and that the pain starts to subside. So you're now quiet and full of love and comfortable. And in that state, you start to unwind and go deeper into your meditation, or just feel great and have a great day, So try this. And it's really, all the other stuff I do also really works well, and each one is very different. This one is really cool, and it's a different way to think about it, and I think we all go through different phases and states of our life, right? And every day, and different things work at different times, That's just the way it is. So you may have a particular method, and that method doesn't work very well some days, and so it's good to have a lot of tools in your toolbox to create this sense of presence and peace and joy and comfort in your exploration inward, which is really outward. That's a whole nother video, but I'll preview it. So the concept is like, you're supposed to journey inward, right? But if you are everything in the universe, then outward is inward also. So the concept of inward is extended as you extend yourself. So I haven't quite figured all that out yet, but I will. And I'll get back to you. So anyway, try this exercise. If one of you happens to figure out who this monk was, please put it in the comments. I'm going to keep looking, and I will comment on it if I find it. And I thank him for that beautiful exercise, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a great, beautiful, amazing day, and be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Be patient with the people around you, and like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you.